There's one thing you leave here with. This month we're actually launching our first dual-core GPU, the Adreno 220, and we're very excited about that because it's integrated into our dual-core Snapdragon 8660 chipset, which is driving some powerful new tablets and smartphones. And you're going to be able to see some of these devices and some of the high-end mobile games that are enabled by Adreno in the Snapdragon Experience zone, which is in the Mobile Innovation Showcase that's downstairs. So go check those things out. We're really seeing great traction for Adreno in the market today, particularly in the gaming sector. We have top game publishers like Gameloft are now developing their HD mobile games for Snapdragon, leveraging this Adreno GPU. We have over 100 games that have already been optimized and enhanced for Snapdragon. And our gaming ecosystem is continuing to grow because we're really excited that more and more industry leaders are taking advantage of this technology to create new entertainment experiences. I mean, look at Microsoft Xbox Live, and it's now accessible via Windows Phone devices, delivering a great social gaming experience for their users. HP is developing a compelling new entertainment experience using Adreno as well. We just heard Sony Ericsson's using this Adreno in this gaming dedicated phone, the Xperia Play. So if you can see, Adreno really is a powerful piece of the puzzle for you. And we've created a whole set of tools that you can use to leverage the amazing graphics and multimedia capabilities. We've got SDKs, we've got APIs, we've got development platforms, profilers, really focused on giving you all the things that you need to get the most out of the Adreno GPU and the whole Snapdragon platform. We haven't just stopped at the graphics capabilities, of course. We also know that the ultimate entertainment experience has to deliver home entertainment quality audio. So we've been working with industry leaders, SRS and Dolby Laboratories, to make their capabilities available for developers and device manufacturers. Another exciting area that's getting a lot of buzz on the graphics front is 3D. So if you think about it, you look at all those movies that are coming out in 3D, it really adds to the experience. It sells tickets. And now with all this momentum that we have around mobile, we're seeing that same 3D trend playing out in our world as well. So whether you want to watch 3D on your phone or connect it to a larger screen, there are now smartphones that are capable of both capturing and playing 3D content. Okay, so I can stand up here and talk, all I want about it, but maybe it's a little bit better if we see it in action. So by now you probably figured out why we provided you with the 3D glasses when you came in here today. So now's the time to put them on, and we're going to experience some stereoscopic 3D being delivered by a small but mighty mobile device. So let's check this out. Gaming is an area where mobile entertainment, where 3D can have a huge impact. Now we're going to show you another piece because I was supposed to talk while you guys clap. So what this is showing you is how 3D is not just about content consumption, but you can create 3D content on the mobile device too. And this video was captured using the device that we're using to play the video, using our stereoscopic 3D video capture and playback capability. Okay, now we have one more piece of stereoscopic 3D video for you. And it's something that you might see on a big screen at your local movie theater. And thanks to DreamWorks, they've allowed us to use a clip from Kung Fu Panda 2, which just came out over the holiday weekend. So check this one out. Sweet as that? And that's coming from a phone. And gaming, creating content, blockbuster hits, all off the smartphone. And by the way, keep those 3D glasses because we're going to use them for some of the other Uplinq sessions. Before we move on to other things, I just wanted to touch briefly on the topic of digital security because as more and more entertainment content comes from mobile, there's a growing need to ensure that intellectual property is protected. And Qualcomm's an industry leader in that area, and we're continually working to improve security and to counter threats. And look, it's going to be an ongoing process, but I want to let you know it's a high priority for us. And a great example of a company that's recognized our leadership in this area is Netflix. If you think about it, Netflix has some of the most stringent security requirements out there. They have to protect the copyrights of their content partners. So Qualcomm's implemented many of their requirements in our secure MSM as part of our Snapdragon chipset. And that high level of security makes it easier for an entertainment service like Netflix to get the permissions that they need to get the titles into their catalog. So our work with Netflix provides them with the secure platform they need to provide instant streaming of the latest movie releases in high resolution. Okay, so we looked at some of the ways that mobile entertainment is being transformed, and we've talked about mobile computing and the explosive growth of the mobile internet. Let's talk a little bit more about the overall mobile web experience, about how both native apps and web apps are coming together and really opening up a lot of possibilities for everyone in this room. And Qualcomm's here to make sure that you have the best, most cutting-edge technologies that you need to take advantage of all those possibilities. So we have this initiative, the Web Technologies Initiative. We're really helping to advance the mobile web experience. We're improving web performance on mobile devices by addressing each step of how a web page is handled at the software level. And the results speak for themselves. So check it out. And we're getting some great numbers here. And we're also making contributions to open source software projects such as WebKit and the V8 JavaScript engine. What these things do, these optimizations, they improve web performance on a wide array of devices, but as you might guess, particularly ones that are powered by Snapdragon. So we work really hard to tune the web performance of our chipsets for really optimal performance. And these are just some of the things that we're doing to unleash the full functionality of the web, of the mobile device into your web apps. So we got another demo that shows how web apps can tap into device features to deliver new kinds of interactive mobile web experiences. So I got a phone over here, and it's just running a web browser. And if I go up and bring the browser up, go in here, we got the, one hopes we got the web connection. There we go. And so this is the Uplinq website, of course, and then go into here. I'm going to go to this Q Classifieds because I got a couple of extra tickets for the party tomorrow night, and you can see that you can zoom in, zoom out. It's pretty. Does that thing look like a dog, or what does that look like? I don't know. Anyways, so I don't need to insult anybody's dog. That was a picture. So I want to sell my tickets, so I go into this thing, and we got these categories in here. And, okay, so I got sell my tickets and Uplinq party tickets, date, and everything. But now we got this part on here that says touch here with the little camera on it. We touch that, and that actually goes from the web page into the camera on the device. So we do that directly from your web app. And I can do stuff like use the filtering algorithms in there, change the colors, and do all sorts of interesting stuff. Zoom in, zoom out, whatever I want. So then I'm going to take that picture. It listens to me. There we go. And then I'm going to post the item. So I took a picture, post the item up there. Someday.
Uh-oh.
This is the Murphy's Law effect. Come on, baby. I don't know. That darn web page. Anyways, the idea is that you're going to be able to get...
it's the coder's fault.
There we go. Just took your touch. Must have been my hands. Anyways, it's, what it does is it really allows you to build these web apps. So you probably noticed the camera actually worked. It was the web page that I was having a little trouble with. Anyways, but it allows the browser to actually access the resources that are inside the devices, and it exposes the hardware APIs both in the browser and in the native operating system that runs the device. So you can imagine the kinds of things that you're going to be able to do when you have the different device capabilities available to you within the web page or through a web-based app. There's another way that we're working to grow the market opportunity for developers is by extending the 2D graphics that are typically found in casual games to web-based apps. And that's going to also open up significant opportunities for you. And one validation for us, an indicator of the success that we've had in optimizing in this area, we recently ran Facebook's JS Game Bench benchmark comparing our 8660 chip to a competitor's latest product. And our results were 2 times better. That's a lot. So we're really also leading the industry in multimedia streaming. We're helping to ensure a very smooth viewing experience for consumers. We were the first ones in the industry to demonstrate true HD 1080p video in browser using flash video playback. We're also the first to fully support hardware accelerated in-page multiple stream HTML5 video playback, and ensure that 3D experiences on web apps are on a par with the native apps. We're also optimizing WebGL for Snapdragon, enabling your web apps to deliver rich 3D graphics. So with Snapdragon, you're going to be able to create a 3D game that works right inside the browser. And by the way, all this web technology is the subject of a super session this afternoon, and Rob Shandock will be there, and he'll have a lot more detail for you. So I think you're going to want to check that one out. Okay, now in this increasingly connected world, it's really more important than ever to efficiently discover and connect with the relevant devices and services that are in the world around you. So proximity-based peer-to-peer is an ideal architecture for doing that kind of connectivity because it opens up new possibilities for developers to create new types of experiences for gaming, social networking, commerce, all sorts of things. So we have this stuff AllJoin. And what AllJoin is a peer-to-peer framework that enables this ad hoc, proximity-based device-to-device communication. It can be established using any short-range radio link, like a Wi-Fi or a Bluetooth link, and doesn't require any intermediary server. It just goes between the devices. So being OS independent and also requiring very minimal development effort, AllJoin makes it easier for developers to add peer-to-peer capabilities into their apps and provide a differentiated user experience. So if you were here last year, you might remember that we demonstrated this multiplayer game that worked between different hardware and software platforms using our peer-to-peer framework. So that demo, what we showed in that demo, that's now called AllJoin. And so I'm going to invite our next guest to the stage to talk about how they used AllJoin to take an existing single-player game title, make it multiplayer on the mobile device. So please help me welcome a couple of our friends from Namco Bandai Games of America, Rob Shapi and Shiori Sumida.